SLC is a national high school mentorship program with emphasis on abstinence education. Our programs are tailor-made by students, influenced by students, for the students. In a society that lacks role models, it is the endeavor of SLC to be real, to be relevant, and to be relatable in a culture so inundated with sexuality.
I also believe that a person will not be abstinent if they don't have a vision for themselves. If they don't see their purpose in life, see that there are some things they're supposed to do in this world. Setting goals, like where do they see themselves in the next 5 to 10 years? Because that's the only way anyone would think about being abstinent, because abstinence doesn't mean just stop having sex forever. It means waiting until marriage. And the key point is until. I asked you, what do you want to have a kid right now? The answer was what? No. But are you having sex?
No, no.
I'm saying. But you're having sex.
Shut up.
Raise your hand if you want to have an STD. But you're having sex. Okay, I'm just saying.
Well, you never mind.
What? The very.
How you know when you get married, your wife ain't gonna be something? How you know that?
Yeah, marriage can't stop it.
That's why we won't
You know what? I hear that a lot. Oh, when you get mad, you don't know. Maybe she could cheat on you. Meaning that you're looking forward to something, that's the first barrier, a wall I need to break down for these kids, is that there is a until. There is a something to look forward to. That they don't have to live moment by moment, and just take the first thing that comes to them, male or female. My question to you is, when you have kids, what are your kids gonna say about you? I used to be able to see myself. I can see myself flying first class. I can see that in my head. I can see myself flying. What I could not see is me owning a jet. That was that's too much. I could see myself putting money in a bank. I could see that. Never saw myself owning a bank. I couldn't think that. Whoa, that's okay. Let me tell you something. The kids that live in Beverly Hills and those rich kids, the Hilton kids, they could see that because they saw what their parents did. Now, I want to know, what are your kids gonna see? This is why it's important to set a goal, to have your future lined up, so you can stop the trend of kids having kids, living in a neighborhood that you know is not the safest, and having the education to get you the job that you want, and have the life that you want, and so that your kids can look back in the family tree and say it was you that started it. Before you, it was poverty, poverty, poverty. After you, wealth, wealth, wealth. Well, I like to have fun, first of all. I like to keep the kids laughing, it loosens them up. When you get people laughing, kind of loosens them up, and it opens them up a little bit more. And I just use my personality of just having a good time, having fun. But I also have the other side of me too, is that I when I have a point to bring home, I get really serious with them, and I drive it home.
Statistically speaking, some young person between the ages of 9 to 15 had some sexual experience in that gap of time. And as far as sex education in our country goes, it's like we'll explain the complicated outer workings of something like a pen, but as far as not educating our kids on sexuality, it's like handing them a loaded gun and saying, "Oh, you'll figure it out." What we try to do is prevent someone from going through the type of heartache that would cause their physical body, even not just their spirit, their physical body to start to deteriorate. We teach these kids, when they know what they're worth, they know they're worth waiting for.
Oh, I love that.
Do you not love that?
I wrote down, I was taking notes. When you said that, it just lit up. I took notes, I quoted you, wrote your name down there. I asked you afterwards, who came up with that? He said, I did.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you wrote it down, which blessed me. So that must be really good. A doctor wrote it down.
I can't be great unless I allow someone to help make me great. Because if I go off of my own strength, I will not make it. I will fail. It is impossible for me to become great by myself.
Why do you think you'll fail?
Because we need support. The way our world, the way our system, this world, the way we're designed, there's independent and there's dependent. That's all we've ever heard growing up. I'm dependent or I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I'm independent. I don't need nobody. That's the wrong way to live life. Our world revolves around interdependence, meaning I need you, but guess what? You need me. I can't be great unless you be great along with me. That's the way this world works. There is nobody in this world that has succeeded in anything without the help of somebody else. Now, does it start with us individually? Yeah. I gotta make the right choices.
But you gotta help yourself before you help somebody else, though.
It's not about helping somebody else. That's what I'm saying. It's not about you helping somebody. It's about you allowing someone to help you. Allowing somebody. Okay, here's the thing. Raise your hand if you've ever gotten in trouble. Okay, exactly. Okay, all right. Everybody, right? Okay.
Why do you think we're here?
Exactly why I'm here. No, I'm kidding. I got in trouble a lot too. I got in trouble all my life. All my life, got in trouble. And what is the normal response? When you get in trouble, what your first response is what? You're defensive. You get mad. Why you getting on me? What I do? Why you getting on me? Now, you know good and well you did it. You know good and well you were wrong. Man, why you getting on me? Shut up, man. You don't know me. You don't know me. No, I do know you. You're wrong. You did something bad. And now you got to pay the consequences of it. I tell the people in the juvenile hall all the time, I say, the best thing that happened to you is that you got caught. That's the best thing that ever happened in your life. You got caught. Because when we don't get caught, we think, I'm good. I can keep doing this. I'm going to make it. I'm going to keep doing it. Slanging, selling this, selling that, shooting this, shooting that, sniffing this, smoking that. I'm good. You know? I'm good. Up until something bad happens to you. Physically, or you get put in jail. Or you get someone pregnant. Or you itching for a long time. Just itching.
We have a saying at SLC. You live your life by design, or you live it by default. But it takes a person of real character and integrity to see the symphony of life, the marriage, if you will, through to the end. Otherwise, you're just making noise. We're on the threshold of a very dangerous time, specifically with our new government, because it's a system that doesn't want to endorse abstinence.
I don't believe sex is wrong. I don't think it's wrong. Like, if you love someone, just express that. I think it's how you express love. I'm like, you don't have to wait till marriage. You don't have to wait till marriage. In my opinion, you don't have to.
Last year, 91 million people contracted a new STD. New cases. That's not in the world. That's not Africa. That's here in America. So, 1 in 4 represents what? 1 in 4.
1 in 4 people have it.
Yes, disease. 1 in 4 people have an STD. How many people do they expect to one day catch HPV? Most people. What does that mean? HPV is the #1 cause of cervical cancer to women. #1 cause. Cervical cancer for women. 12,000 people caught it about 2 years ago. How many people died? Who remembers that?
4,000.
4,000 people. 12,000 women had cervical cancer. 4,000 of them died. And what's the #1 cause of cervical cancer? HPV. Human papilloma virus. And by the way, is there a cure for it? No. No cure. Once you got it, you got it. Yeah, you got it. As my friend says, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
And so there are no more role models, and there is no more quote-unquote entertainment, because everybody's an entertainer now.
Right.
So when a kid is not given direction in an area like that, they're not given a God-inspired call of some kind.
Yeah.
They just slip through the cracks. I'm here because I relate to you guys, and I want you to know that in a society that has no role models, I'm trying to be one for you.
I honestly thought it was going to be like an older person, like maybe in their 40s, come talk to us. And like no one was going to pay attention or just laugh. But like you made it fun, and you're young, you know, like you understand everyone. and I really liked it. I think like everyone should have a speech like that, like all young kids.